She's 78 years old. Why not give her something for pain? Why should she have to suffer to the point where she had brain damage because she couldn't eat or drink because she was in so much pain? I think that doctor should be sued. I think that doctor should be sued for cruelty because the Hippocratic Oath says that you are not supposed to harm people. And then the state tried to take our house. And when Dad insisted that they send him an itemized list of what it costs to let my grandma die slow, of natural causes and outside of her home with a woman that she never liked instead of me, I wanted. They didn't ever send us a bill. But they wanted us to pay them $300 a month for grandma's medical expenses that were non-existent.
They were going to take the house for her medical expenses. They wanted to take
the house, and they wanted us to pay them money. And it wasn't enough that we had to put her to death for it before, to keep our property. It wasn't enough for that. They actually really wanted to take our property anyway, and they had no right because they made sure she died as cheaply as possible.
Let's think of another subject.
Right.
We'll name it. All
right.
Justice.
Health and welfare should have some kind of system where they have somebody to answer to besides themselves. Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Health and welfare, nobody can say anything to them. Nobody has any authority over them. They don't have to follow the law.
The state is the state. So they don't have to follow the law because they're the state.
The state is part of a nation that was built by forefathers that believed in justice and fairness and checks and balances.
Yeah, have you ever read the Declaration of Independence? Good literature.
Yeah, I memorized it in the 8th grade, but I don't remember it.
It is some good shit.
Also, you know what? Those kids that keep coming over to America because they are being tortured and sold into human slavery, why are we sending those children back? Come on, they're children.
I don't understand why we can't let the Mexicans come on up and get a job.
Dude, why don't we join forces? We would have the greatest country ever. I know.
No shit.
I know that the Latinos have a lot of pride and all that, but hell, let's make them like.
They have Latino pride here in America too. America means everybody. That's what America's about.
Well,
we are everybody.
I know that includes Canada and South America and all that.
All over the world. Then people come from all over the world to America and they think they're going to get a better opportunity, and they should get it.
What did the Statue of Liberty say? Give us your poor and your brokenhearted. Oh no. Send those abused children straight back to the horror and hell that they're living in.
Oh, I got to ask Dad what the Statue of Liberty says. Hold on, I got to put him on YouTube too. I know, he knows exactly. Dad, I'm going to be putting you on YouTube, so you need to tell me exactly what the Statue of Liberty says.
I guess I knew it was a possibility, but I really didn't think it was a possibility.
It says, give me your tired, your poor, your yearning, your huddled masses yearning to live, breathe free.
Wow, we didn't mean that shit at all, did we?
We didn't mean it? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, of course we didn't mean that. Yeah, I'm sure the French thought we meant that, but
they're the ones that gave it to us.
Yeah,
But and what did it say one more time? Because that is beautiful. Too bad it's not true.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free.
Hey,
wow.
Guess what, Chrissy? Did you know that
what
France
a strong bitch
has a very special freedom that America, the United States, does not have, and it is not freedom of religion; it's freedom from religion.
Yes,
Can you imagine how liberating that may be for people?
If you go out on a street corner and start preaching at the world, they'll arrest you for it. It's true.
Well, make sure that you're preaching to people that want to hear it.
Yeah, well,
that's kind of hard when you're homeless, though. Do you know how expensive it is to be homeless?
It is the high cost of being poor.
Yep.
It is. You have to eat at McDonald's.
You don't have to.
You have to drive a
find
Cadillac.
food in dumpsters. I did it all.
You have to
winter
drive a
long.
1974 Cadillac that has a 450 75 engine.
472.
Ooh.
That's not the biggest engine.
8 miles to the gallon. Oh, and you know what? Guess what I just did? I went to the payphone and to make a collect call because I might have been a terrible lost teenager needing to talk to my mom, right? And we don't understand why people are staying poor, but I called myself collect, and it was gonna charge me $15.99.
Yes.
To accept the call.
I tried to tell you that.
Look, this is ridiculous. Everything is out of hand, and somebody needs to stand up and say something about it. And if there's laws that don't exist to protect people from things like this, then those laws need to be created.
We're waiting for the laws to be created. Melody, can you do it?
I can legislate. I can be a good speaker. I just tend to be very redundant.
Don't you think we should have the 2% initiative though, where every big business gives us back 2% of our money, of their money?
I think that we should all be like in Oregon, where if you're buying food or clothes, which are essential for life, you don't get taxed on that. That's what I think.
I don't think you should get taxed on that either, but I'm saying like Colgate.
I don't think healthcare should be for profit either.
Like Colgate or Scope, okay? We've been buying that shit for years and years and years. The country is in a very, 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 very bad situation, and if they gave us back 2% of our money to each and every American.
Colgate and Scope.
Colgate and Scope. No, that's just. It wouldn't be. It would be. It would be too. If every big business, every big company did that for us, that we buy their shit all the time, just to stay alive. If they gave us back 2%, it would help the economy a little bit. Maybe.
You know
Yeah,
what
it would.
Really, really, really help the economy. Make billionaires make it mandatory for them to donate to programs to help.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work.
Why not?
Because we can't tell
they
can't tell the billionaires what to do with their money.
According to the Constitution, you're not supposed to force people to get medical coverage either, but that kind of flew by, didn't it?
According to the Constitution, it's supposed to be amended.
It's
It's made to be amended. It should be amended because we shouldn't have the right to bear arms when we're handing 9-year-olds Uzis.
I'm offended and concerned and absolutely disgusted that families on vacation in Utah can give their 9-year-old daughter a fucking Uzi, which is a death machine, used only for war to mow people down, as many as you can, as fast as you can.
None of that shit should be street legal. I can understand having a handgun somewhat.
No American citizen who is not in the military should have a fucking Uzi. You don't
No
need
American
an
citizen
Uzi to
should
kill
have
a
any
deer
kind of
or an
machine
elk.
gun.
Or
There-
to defend yourself.
Any kind of machine gun whatsoever, it should not be legal.
Not for
Ever.
just anyone. No. You know
Except
what?
for the military.
Britain did things a lot right, and so did the Dutch, and so did Switzerland, and those are civilized countries. And
That's the most
sometimes
civilized country there is.
sometimes I
Okay, I gotta
actually
stop this
really
video.